are new to this channel, my name is Maria. I love to cook and share all of my recipes, from my authentic Italian recipes to recipes I've created throughout the years. I love to cook, it is my zen. I love to feed my body with good wholesome ingredients, and when I cook I know what ingredients are going into my body. So I hope this video inspires you to put good wholesome ingredients into your body and live your life in balance and treat yourself and enjoy. But sorry, it's been a while since I posted a video. I helped my mom move down to Charlotte, which is where Matt and I live. And so get excited to future videos with my mom. She is the best Italian cook. I think I'm gonna have to show you guys how she makes her Italian meatballs because they are the best. So grab a glass of wine with me and let's get to this episode. So tonight I am making good authentic Italian pizza. So this is the first time I am filming this pizza in my new white kitchen. I shared this video a while with you guys. It was one of the first recipes that I made because my aunt gave me my great aunt's recipe. So basically straight off the boat, Italian style pizza. So let's get to doing it. And who doesn't love pizza? So let's get to this episode so you can learn how to make delicious Italian homemade pizza in your home. So the key ingredient, you want good wholesome flour. Always get the King Arthur's organic all-purpose flour. If you look in the ingredients, there's no preservatives, no additives, and your pizza crust will be delicious, so I highly recommend. As always, all the ingredients and the recipe is down below. You can check it out on my website, Mimosas with Maria. So Mimosas W Maria. But also, I'm going to show you the ingredients. So like I showed you the flour, you're going to need 3 cups of flour, 1 egg, and a tablespoon of milk. I whisked that together. I'm going to use some vegan butter, but you can use regular butter. Just 3 tablespoons of butter, olive oil, and then I have yeast and sugar. It's about 2.5 teaspoons of yeast and then a teaspoon of sugar. Then you need a cup of warm water and then 2 tablespoons of water. So let's get to the first step of this pizza dough. So for the first step, I have my yeast and sugar mixture and my 2 tablespoons of warm water. And I'm going to dump the yeast and I'm going to mix it. And we're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes, and you can see all the bubbles forming. You want it nice and foamy like this. So I'm just mixing it to get all the yeast off of the sides of the bowl. And we're gonna let this foam up and sit for 5 minutes. And while my yeast mixture is foaming up, I'm going to take 1.5 cups of my flour and put it in a nice big bowl. Okay, so now I have all my ingredients. So I have 1.5 cups of flour in here. I'm going to add in my 3 tablespoons of melted butter, my 1 egg and tablespoon of milk, my cup of water, of warm water, my yeast mixture, and a little bit of salt. So now I'm just going to mix it with a spoon. And remember how I said a total of 3 cups of flour? So after this, we're gonna slowly add in the rest of our flour. I'm gonna add in about 1/2 cup. And I'm gonna mix until I have a nice ball of dough. See how it's already starting to form into a dough ball? Added the dough ball to the cutting board, and I'm just gonna start to knead my pizza dough. And if you really see it sticking to your fingers, you're gonna add more flour. And it's already starting to look more like a dough ball. I kind of fold it like this, and then I make it a round. Then I add some more flour, kind of make it a perfect little circle. So voila. This is what it should look like after kneading for about 5 to 10 minutes. So now I have a large bowl. I'm going to take my olive oil, drizzle a little bit around it, and then I'm going to take my hand and coat all around the bowl. Making sure the olive oil is thoroughly coated. And if you hear that whining, that's my corgi Duke. Okay, then we're gonna take our ball of dough, place it in the bowl, and we're gonna cover this with a towel and let it sit in a warm place for about 2 to 3 hours. So I'm gonna cover it with a dish towel and place it in the oven with the oven off for 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so now the pizza has risen for 2 to 3 hours and we have a beautiful big pizza dough. So now we're gonna individually roll it out and do some individual pizzas, but let me show you the key ingredients for a perfect cheese and a pepperoni pizza. So, shredded mozzarella. All my ingredients are mainly from Trader Joe's, by the way, as you will see in all my videos. Then another key ingredient, I do an Italian cheese blend. So it's provolone, parmesan, some more mozzarella, all in this mixture. And then another key cheese that you need is grated pecorino romano. Delicious. You need all of those cheeses for a classic cheese pizza. Then you need for spices, oregano, red pepper, and then I just have these toppings, pepperoni, and some olives. When we were in Italy, that was the first time I had olives, and now I'm obsessed. I used to think they were disgusting, and now they're delicious. But honestly, anything you eat in Italy will make you like it. It's so good. And then, also the star of the show, this is Mucchi's. It's sauce for pizza, the Napoli. So it's fresh basil and extra virgin olive oil. This stuff is delicious. It is perfect for your pizza night. So make sure to preheat your oven to 450 degrees with the pizza stone. You want the pizza stone nice and hot. So I'm going to cut these into equal pieces. I'm gonna do this into 4 pieces of dough. And honestly, you can do whatever shape pizza you want. If you like thin crust, roll it out nice and thin. If you like thick crust, maybe do half of the pizza and roll it out and make it a really thick crust. And I like to go like this to stretch out the pizza. Now, I'm not gonna do anything fancy and throw it up in the air. That's just not my style. You don't even need a rolling pin. If you have a bottle of wine, that would be great. So after you roll it out, I'm going to take it to my parchment paper. This is up to your liking. So if you like a lot of sauce, put a lot of sauce. If you don't like a lot of sauce, don't put a lot of sauce. If you don't like marinara, put some pesto. You can do a whole variation of different pizzas. But I'm craving that classic cheese pizza, classic pepperoni pizza. I'm from New York, so I come from good pizza. Okay, now the next step, oregano. I like the grated oregano. You can also do fresh, but dump, again, as much or as little as you want. I like a lot of oregano because it's good. And this is where it gets exciting. So I'm gonna start with the classic mozzarella. Make sure it's not too clumpy because you don't want too much of clumpiness on there. And I like the shredded mozzarella because it melts better on the pizza. And again, add as little as much cheese as you want. Then I'm going to take my Italian cheese blend, sprinkle it all over. Then the star of the show, the pecorino romano, all over. You want the pecorino romano all over the pizza. And I'm going for a thin crust pizza, which is why I didn't fold over the crust. Then we're gonna go put this in the oven. So I'm gonna take the pizza stone out because it's nice and hot. Get it on there. It's already sizzling, so let's get it in that oven. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. Put more flour on our board, grab flour, put it on our rolling pin, take my piece, and I'm gonna start rolling it out. Roll it out to the desired thickness or thinness that you like. I'm kind of going for a little variety tonight. Maybe we'll do some thick, some thin. But I'm just really craving a classic cheese pizza. classic pepperoni. I mean, who does not love pizza? Pizza is definitely my favorite food. That's when, you know, I always tell people, are you a savory or a sweet person? So now I'm gonna take my pizza, put it on the parchment paper, and we're gonna put our sauce on it. So now I'm gonna take my sauce, put it on the pizza. I would say I like a moderate amount of sauce. I don't like a ton, I don't like a little bit, just enough. And I like to bring it to the edges so we have a little bit of a crust. I would say about a 1/2 inch to an inch all around the pizza. And again, experiment, see what you like on your pizza. You're not gonna know if you like it until you try it. Okay, then we take our oregano. I remember doing this every weekend growing up. Sleepovers with my cousins, with my friends, even if it was a simple Friday night dinner with just my mom and dad and sister, we love. Then you're gonna take the shredded mozzarella, and I love a ton of cheese. You know what, there are no rules. Add whatever your heart desires. Okay, then my 3 cheese blend. But you have to try this combination because I'm telling you, it is the best cheese pizza ever. Then the grated pecorino romano all over. So good. Pecorino romano is one of my favorite cheeses. So good. Then I'm going to add in some pepperoni. And Duke wants a pepperoni. You want a pepperoni? Here you go, you're welcome. This is my corgi puppy Duke. Look how good. So I'm gonna put this in the oven once my last pizza is done because I only have 1 pizza stone. I'm gonna continue rolling out some pizzas. But like I was saying, we used to do this on a weekly basis. We would go to Blockbuster, get a movie, and make some homemade pizza, then watch the movies afterwards. The best. Who remembers going to Blockbuster and getting all the movies? I loved it because it would remind you of like classic movies, but then of course you would see the new releases. Kind of stretch it out. To make this even easier, get yourself a bread machine. It is life-saving because you don't have to mix anything. You just throw everything in the bread machine and voila, you have pizza dough. Duke, do you want some pizza? Oh no. Duke, you have flour on your nose. If you haven't met my corgi puppy Duke, this is Duke. He is one of the best things in my life and I love being his mom. And he could care less about this little spiel. All he wants is some pepperoni. Oh no, you care? You care? Have a kiss? A kiss for a pepperoni. Bubba's kiss for a pepperoni. Kiss for a pepperoni. Oh, I'm gonna give you one anyway. Here you go. Ready, set, paw. You have flour on your poor little nose. Lay down. And I don't feed this stuff to him all the time, just once in a while. You gotta treat yourself, right? This is the perfect Friday night. I remember making pizza with my cousins and we would dance around my kitchen island with Papa Americano. Do, 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 do. Doesn't like when I dance. I wonder if it's like when you're like a kid and you're embarrassed that your parents dance. Also, you know you're old when you like really enjoy cooking. Like when did I become, when did I become this old? Like I feel like I was at the club and now I enjoy making pizza on a Friday night and getting to bed by 9 o'clock. Who am I? But cheers I hope you're enjoying this video and unwinding from your day. You need to make this pizza. It's gonna be so fun. Block out a night this week where you and your family or your friends are going to make homemade pizza, and I'm telling you, it's going to be therapeutic, fun. You're gonna make so many memories together. And what is the end result? Cheese pizza. Italian authentic pizza. This is what I love about cooking. It's just so therapeutic. I get to be creative, and what do you get? Delicious cheese pizza at the end, and you just make so many memories. I have the best memories throughout my life surrounding about food, especially Italian food with my Italian family. So you need to try this recipe so you can, share your love with food and make amazing memories and unwind from your week. Do self-care. You deserve it. Grab that glass of wine. Make that pizza. You deserve it every once in a while, as long as it's not every day. It's all about balance. But again, you gotta treat yourself. The cheese overflowed, but God, you look beautiful. It's not about perfection, just good quality ingredients. Look at that pizza. So I'm taking the pizza out of the oven. I don't hurt myself. And oh my God, look at that cheese melting over. Like I said, it's not about perfection. It's about that taste. So I'm gonna take big old pizza, put it right there. I'm gonna let it cool off before I dig into that, but oh my God. So now we're gonna put this thin crust pepperoni pizza in the oven for 15 minutes. This one, I'm going to do a little bit of a thicker crust. So I'm actually going to fold the crust over, and it's gonna be really tiny and cute with really thick crust. Just folding it, pinching it. Okay, same thing. Mozzarella, then the Italian 3-cheese blend, then the pecorino romano, then on this one, since it's little, I'm gonna make it mine. Matt doesn't like olives, so I'm gonna do pepperoni and olives. And it's gonna be a really salty, delicious pizza. Put all the pepperonis and olives on here. This looks like a little delicious pizza. It's so mini and cute. Look how cute and mini that looks. And like I said, I folded the crust over so it's a little bit of a thicker crust. So we're gonna wait for our thin pepperoni pizza to be done, and then I'll throw this bad boy in there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had so much fun. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope you make amazing memories making this delicious Italian pizza with your friends and family. You will not regret it. If you make it, tag me on my Instagram at Mimosas with Maria, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. I'm so excited for what is to come, and I love sharing all my recipes with you guys. Bye, loves. for trying the pizza, you're gonna go, I feel like you gotta go for pepperoni. I'm gonna go for cheese.
Serve me a pepperoni.
Here, this one looks like a good
Should I
one.
put sriracha on it?
No, that'll ruin it. Okay, ready?
Good crust, love.
Mmm,
Good job.
so
Good job. Delicious. No.
10 out of 10.
Oh, let's sit down and eat dinner.
Yum. We're gonna go enjoy. Bye.